Hello, I'm Green.
And I'm purple.
Welcome back to Bloodborne. Wait, Caleb.
Yeah?
Hello! Let's go.
Oh, jeez.
Let's just be naked this whole episode.
Okay, so last time we ran into some recording issues.
Yes, we did. So there's a little bit of a jump, but we're gonna go back to, this is the old hunter bell. We can use it to summon NPCs to help us on boss battles.
Nice.
But,
Are we gonna use it or no?
we might. I haven't decided yet.
Okay.
I never use, because it got added in an update right
Yeah.
before the DLC came out. So I've beaten the game every time without it, but maybe we'll check it out. Just since I haven't really seen any of them fighting with you.
They probably suck.
I mean, the most useful that the NPCs can be during boss battles is just to distract the boss.
Distraction.
Because the bosses, none of them can like keep an eye on two things at once. Really.
Right.
I'm gonna put clothes back on because he is ghostly white.
The exact reason why he needs more sunlight.
He just needs to get out more. You know?
Yeah. But I mean, I can understand why he
No pants.
I can understand why he doesn't get out more.
It's probably best for everyone that he doesn't get out more. So we found the item we needed in the lost episode that didn't get recorded. But we'll go back through that area so you can see the whole thing, because we have to go back through there to get to Father Gascoigne. This is Gehrman. None of the NPCs move their mouths whenever they talk in the Dark Souls and Bloodborne games. He's telepathic. Yeah, he's Gehrman. He's just like, go kill things. Okay.
Go on, I'll give you some candy.
I don't think I want any of his candy. So we're gonna go ahead and level up, because now the doll's awake.
Hi.
Hi.
I am Dole,
I see that.
here in this train to look after you. Honorable hunter.
She's really pale, too.
I mean, she's got a little bit more. Well, she is a doll,
Yeah.
so.
I mean, we're supposed to be human, and we're about as pale as she is.
I don't think we can classify Chet as a human.
He's close enough. Look how much his nose sticks out in the mask. Okay, so channel blood echoes. This is where we're going to use our blood echoes to level up.
Very well. Let the echoes become your strength.
I like her voice.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. They reuse a lot of the voice actors between Bloodborne and the Dark Souls games, so I'm assuming she's probably voiced by someone from, like, the Dark Souls games. Alright, so we definitely need some more vitality. And we need some more strength.
You.
Okay, so vitality determines how much health we have.
Obviously.
Endurance in turn determines how much stamina we have. So you can see over here, like, which stats each of them affects. So endurance also affects our physical defense. Strength, also I think a little bit of physical defense. Maybe endurance doesn't do anything to physical defense. Anyways, strength is obviously your attack and physical defense. Skill does kind of the same thing as strength, but it's for strength and skill are for different weapon types.
Okay.
So for strength, since I'm just saying this character is going to be using mainly like big, heavy weapons.
Yeah.
We want strength scaling. But skill would be if we were using like really fast weapons. Skill would scale better with them.
Okay, so it's basically skill can also be classified as dexterity.
Yeah, basically. Blood Tinge, Blood Tinge and Arcane are kind of useless in my opinion.
Oh.
At least for our build. If you're doing a really specific type of build, they can be useful. But Blood Tinge affects our usage of Blood Bullet or Silver Bullet. I don't remember what they're called. Silver. Oh, I'll find out in a second. We're gonna level up. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
What's her name?
It's just the doll.
Oh. Give her a name.
She's the hunter doll. Okay, so we're Chet, so she can be Cindy.
Okay.
There's no correlation between the two of them.
I was gonna say Cecil, but
Blood Tinge affects our gun, basically. How much damage it does. And then Arcane is for certain weapon types and items that we can use. And can we let's go ahead and fortify Hunter Axe. Yes.
If anyone
Yes.
if anyone out there has a better name for her, then put in the comments, please.
Please. Please talk to me. We just fortified our weapon, which you can use blood echoes, and you also have to have bloodstones to level up your weapons, basically. And you can also repair them, but they're fine for now. Well, I'll go ahead and repair them. I'm kind of OCD about repairing my weapons. Dark Souls 2
is like the same thing as like when
Yeah.
we play like Dead Space, where we always had to have full health, even though you're like one slither of health off.
I don't do that as much in this game because blood vials are harder to come by sometimes, and I can't just waste them for one slip. I sometimes do.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's go ahead and go fight the Cleric Beast. The first boss of the game. He's optional. You don't have to fight him. You only have to fight Father Gascoigne to continue on.
Oh, okay.
A lot of the bosses in this game are optional. You can skip a good majority of them, I think.
So how many do you actually have to fight?
Ah.
That cough. I'm just kidding.
I'd say probably... I just said the majority of them you can skip, but I'd say probably a little over half of them you have to fight, but you can skip quite a few of them. You can skip entire areas that, most people just won't even come on to.
Speedrunners!
Yeah, basically.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone... There's probably someone who has sped run this.
Oh, I'm sure there has. There we go.
I have to check and see when the next ADGQ is.
Oh, yeah. I've never actually watched ADGQ.
Yeah, I mean, they always have a list set up, so if you see anything you're interested in, you can tune in for it. And then they post it to YouTube as...
Well, as of this recording, and as of this, when these episodes are going to go up, is E3's coming up here in just about a week.
Yes. I don't know what we're going to do, because our old plans, we can't do them anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, they did, the last couple years they had where you could go to the movie theater to watch Sony's E3 press conference, but they're not doing it this year.
I guess we'll just watch it at home.
Yeah, pretty much. Like losers. like we did every year before they did, the last 2 years. Alright, let's go fight the Cleric Beast.
Okay.
We got this. Cleric Beast is really intimidating looking and kind of scary, but he's not that bad. As I say that, he's probably going to wreck me. I'll say that I've never had too much trouble with him in the past, but...
Oh, hi!
Hi, buddy! But, as I said, he's really cool looking, though.
Yeah! And he's big.
Yeah, there's a... See, in Dark Souls, you have a bunch of... You have a bunch of bosses that, like, are really rigid and have a lot of patterns to them. And these bosses have patterns, too, but, they're a lot more animalistic, which means you have to be quicker about them.
Yeah, unpredictable.
I mean, they're always predictable, but...
okay.
I'll say in
Hey,
Dark...
buddy. So swole.
What's up, bro? You even lift, bro? Oh, I got him. I can do a visceral. Yeah.
Oh, that did a good chunk of damage.
Yeah, viscerals are always great. See, and you can counter a lot of these guys just by hitting them at the right time without even using your gun. And thing is, I usually do that like on accident without even realizing that I'm. And with a lot of bosses in this game, the best like strategy is just stay around their butt, because that's where it's hardest for them to hit you.
Blind spot.
Yeah. Ooh, hi, buddy. Right in the butt. I just got him right in the butt, man. You just gotta go for the butt.
Yeah.
Or the crotch. The crotch is usually pretty good, too. I'm gonna get him right here.
Nice. That didn't even... barely gave you any trouble.
Like I said, if you just stay really close to him, he's not bad. But the thing is, whenever you first encounter him...
I got a trophy.
Congratulations. Yeah, we're playing this on Caleb's PS4, so we're gonna get all the trophies again. Good, I got Quicksilver bullets.
And then I'm gonna delete this when it's done with
You
it.
still get to keep the trophies, though.
That's true.
Yeah, we'll go back to Thunderstream. We can probably level up a couple times. But it's a lot of the bosses, you know, you see them, you're like, oh no! And you try and stay away from them.
Yeah.
But staying away from them is usually more dangerous than being up close to them. A lot of these bosses. Because they have a lot more blind spots when you're up close than whenever you're far away. They can usually just jump up and you're like, where'd they go? And then they slash down on you. Let's do some blood echoes, brah. Cindy. Uh-huh.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't like that name.
I mean, it's just off the cusp. Her name's Doll. That is the name given to her by her creators.
I know. But I like Doll a lot more than Cindy.
Fine, then we'll call her Doll.
No, it's fine. It's just-
No! Calling her Doll now. Bye, Doll.
I was just saying in general, as a name, I don't like Cindy.
You hate Cindy's?
No, I don't like the name Cindy.
The one comment we get after all this time is like, my name's Cindy! I hate you. We'll go back to subject.
And then we're gonna get another comment that says, I don't sound like that!
I'll sound like that.
We're sorry if your name is Cindy. I'm not saying I don't like you as a person, I'm just saying I don't like the name Cindy. Like, I would never, if I had a kid, I wouldn't name her Cindy.
Because you hate Cindy's.
No.
It's funny how one person... I don't know if we talked about this before, but how, like, one person having a name that you hate, like, ruins the name for you.
Oh, yeah?
So it's like, let's say you had there's a kid you knew in elementary school named Nathan or whatever.
Okay.
And then, so, like, you would never like the name Nathan again.
Right.
Even though, like... Oh, he died
Yeah, you
before
just-
I could backstab him. We're getting ready to head back to where we were before. Actually, we'll do it next time on Green and Purple. We're going to go fight Father Gascoigne.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
See ya!
And I'll continue this conversation. It's okay. We'll finish it, I promise. We might not finish it. Bye.